Hey everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to talk about my September TBR. However, this is probably going to be a pretty short video because I am being very non-committal about my September TBR. Honestly, there are two readathons going on that I really want to take part in, but in creating like my TBRs for them, I'm feeling a little suffocated by having a TBR. Now, I think the reason is because Deck TBR-a-thon has been the whole month of August here, which I have loved, but I have not had any control over my TBR. My patrons get to pick every single pick, and so I'm really just wanting to not be obligated, not be tied down, not do anything. So I am going to talk about the two readathons that I think I'm going to participate in. However, one of them definitely needs a TBR, the other one doesn't. So let's just talk about it. So the first one is the Survive the Night Readathon. This is hosted by Jess. Her channel name is, let's see, I think it's, let me see what her name is. Reading with Jess. Too easy, right? Reading with Jess. So this is a really fun, interactive readathon that I think, had I not been doing Deck TBR-a-thon this last month, then I think I would be really excited about it. But it's September 13th through 19th, and I think it's like a kind of camp-based readathon. And there's a slasher going around the camp, and so you set a TBR for all the different spaces in the camp. So there's cabins, which is books set in a camp, mess hall, which you unscramble the title to make a food, etc., bonfire, all that kind of stuff. And so you pick a book for each prompt, and then I don't know if it's every day, I guess the slasher goes somewhere else, and if you are on that prompt, you're gone. You're out of the readathon. And so I really want to participate because it sounds really fun. It also kind of sounds like a lot to keep up with, and I'm kind of struggling. So it's a 7-day, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different books. Not because you have to read 10 books in 7 days, but because you have to have options for all the different places. So I have a couple of options, which I can tell you about. So for cabins is books at a camp. I have wanted to read Be Prepared by Vera Broskell. This is a middle grade graphic novel about summer camp, and so I got that on hold from the library. And then a hot new release, I have The Days I Love You Most by Amy Neff, which is a book that I just got from Book of the Month. I wasn't going to tell you guys specific books because I don't want to commit, but I'm going to tell you anyway, so I don't have any of them pulled. Then for Lake, there's Body of Water on the cover, and I have A Summer Affair by Ellen Hildebrand because I really want to start her Nantucket series now that it's over. And now I think she's done writing Nantucket books, and so I don't know if she's done writing or just Nantucket books. I'm not sure, but so I kind of want to start that series. And then Boathouse, book about travel. So we've got The Book of Two Ways by Jodi Picoult, which is, I have a really ugly copy. It's hard copy. It's a hardcover. It's like an ex-library copy. And so if I don't like it, I'm ready to unhaul it. And then, let's see, we have Body Part on the cover, the Yada Yada Prayer Group, the first one. It has a bunch of feet on the cover, so maybe I'll read that. And yeah, so there's like, the prompts are not that hard. But I just have not, I just don't want to commit. I don't want to commit. So maybe I'll be doing that. The other one is Series September, which is hosted by Krista from Books and Jams and Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand. They do this every September, and the point is really just to work on some of the series that you're in the middle of or that you have on your shelves, whatever the case may be. And they have a bingo board that is genres. However, it can be used very, very loosely. So the different genres are mystery, contemporary, horror, historical fiction, middle grade, thriller, romance, and then fantasy sci-fi. Now, they have said you do not need to read all those genres. You could say like mystery and then do a random number generator or something to pick your book because it's a mystery to you what you're going to read. Or horror, like, oh, the horror that you haven't read this book yet, stuff like that. So that one will be really easy. I'm going to try to prioritize series because I'm not a huge series gal, but I have a lot of series and I'm in the middle of a lot of series. So I'm going to try to read some of those. So that's kind of my reading plan for September, is to commit, participate, but not participate. Series September, I'm not sure. I probably will do Patreon only vlogs of the books that I'm reading for Series September. I'm not sure if it'll be all my reading, some of my reading. Not sure exactly what I'll do for that. So all that to say, 5 minutes of chatting to say I don't have a September TBR because I am tired of not being able to mood read. And so maybe I am a mood reader at heart. I love a TBR. I love some structure. And I feel like this gives me enough structure that I know I'm going to prioritize series. I'm going to try to fit all the prompts in some way or another. And then if by September 13th, I'm feeling really refreshed, ready to do the thing, then I will finish out my TBR for the Survive the Night Readathon, and I will do that. So let me know your thoughts. If you did deck a TBR-a-thon, were you on Team Mood Reader or Team TBR? Becca and I were not on teams. We did not log our reads for points as far as a red team or a black team. And I'm really not sure what team I would be on. Honestly, if it weren't for YouTube, I would probably be a mood reader, but I do get overwhelmed by my shelves. However, it's really easy for me to say okay, husband, go pick a book, or kids, go pick a book, or whatever. That would be enough structure for me, I think. But because of YouTube, I like to give you guys kind of a heads up of what I'm going to read in case there's a buddy read, and I love all the readathons and things like that. So I normally create a TBR, but I really don't know what team I'm on. I would say a little bit of both. So, let me know. Are you on Team TBR? Not for the readathon necessarily, but do you make a TBR? Do you not? Do you completely mood read? Let me know. And sorry for kind of a lackluster September TBR, but there it is. We'll see you in September and see what I actually read.